Hi, this is Dodger and you're watching my show. Okay, so before I forget, there are two awesome things coming up this week. One is that tomorrow at noon, we are going to be doing a live stream for Broken Quest, and the first episode is also going to air, so definitely tune in for that. We're all going to be there. It's going to be me, Mike, Roe, Jesse, and Davis. So that's gonna be cool. We would love to have you there. That'll be on youtube.com/Polaris because YouTube does a live streamy thing. But also on Friday is a new friend zone. So you should tune in to that as well. We're gonna play silly games and I'm probably gonna wear my Kigurumi again because it is the most comfortable thing on the planet. So for gaming news, any of you who don't know what Zombies Run is, it was an app that was created with the intention of narrating a reason for you to jog or run, like just whatever you need to do to get away from zombies. So it was just a really cool idea. It came with this long story that gave you a reason to go jogging and was kind of fun and turned it into a game. So now they're working on a new game called The Walk. Like walk, not like a walk. Walk. That's how it's spelled. So the way that they're creating The Walk is interesting because it's trying to help you go walking more. It's like a pedometer that's also a game. So this time around, you are entrusted with a package that you have to take to another country. Specifically, you have to take it to Scotland, but I didn't want to say that because some of you live in Scotland and you'd be like, I'm already here. But anyway, it's basically giving you this really long story that helps you to walk more and get used to walking more, which I think is so cool because typically when people put together a project like this, they just think, okay, we're gonna have these short, intense bursts of inciting you to do something. Whereas with this, they're saying it takes a long time to get used to exercising when you haven't been exercising. So they made the story like super long, or they're making the story super long, so that there's a lot there that helps you get into the habit of moving more. I don't know, I think that it's pretty cool, but it does kind of defeat if you're a person in Scotland and you open this up and it's like, hey, you have to deliver a package to Scotland. Come on. It's supposed to come out on mobile devices later this year, but if you are interested in Zombies Run, that's already out, and that's like a running app, so that one's pretty cool. I've listened to it, I have not run with it, so I can't really give you a review there. Those of you who really liked Tomb Raider and have been excited at the possibility of a sequel, which they haven't announced yet, but I think everybody's kind of assuming it's gonna happen. So they're planning on having a comic book that's going to connect a first game with a second game, which I find hilarious that they're able to talk about that, but they haven't officially been like, hey, we're making, hey, Tomb Raider 2. But yes, there will be a comic book that comes after the first game that everybody's assuming, or maybe it's been confirmed, I'm not sure. It's going to be a bridge between the two games. I love when companies do stuff like that. I know that the general reaction is like, really? I can't just find out the whole story from the game? But it inspires us to read. Now for somebody like me, I can read comic books all day, but a novel has to be really good and have no dead space in order for me to get very into it and to actually want to finish it. So I know that there are other people that have a hard time reading comic books and novels, just any of it. And I think that it's good for it to expand out to other mediums because then for somebody like me who's like, novels, you already have this base where you're already interested in the world. And then you're like, oh, there's a book? Interesting. But the writer has to be good, which isn't always the case. As a final bit of news, there is a mech that you can buy for $10 in Mech Warrior Online that will benefit cancer research. It's limited edition, so the offer ends on August 20th, and I think you get the mech on August 23rd, but it's called Sarah's Mech, and it's so cute. Sarah's Jenner is a limited edition JR7-D variant built in honor of 5-year-old mech warrior Sarah Maria Alita Perez, who passed from inoperable brain cancer last May. The mech is available for $10 with 100% of proceeds earned donated to the Canadian Cancer Society. They've also said that if you want to donate more than $10, there's a fact page, and you can look at all of the different cancer facilities that they are encouraging you to donate to. It's cool. I like when the gaming community tries to help people because I think that we get a lot of flack. We get a lot of flack for being like violent, shut-in dummies, but I've seen so many people do a lot of good with it. Anywho, that is my show. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a positive or a negative response, feel free to leave it in my comment section. And if you want to have coffee with me, you can click wherever I put the annotation and it'll take you to my other channel. But otherwise, I hope that you guys are having an amazing week so far, and I will talk to you again on Friday. Bye-bye! Mwah. That's how it's spelled.